So hi everybody, let's start our today lecture. Our today lecture is about mutation. A gene mutation is a permanent modification in the DNA sequence of a gene. Gene carrying a mutation is called mutant gene, while the normal gene is called wild type gene. So the gene in which a mutation has occurred is known as mutant gene, while the normal gene which has not undergone the mutation is known as wild type gene. The mutant gene differs from the wild type gene that is found in most individuals of the population. So the wild type gene is present in most individuals of the population, and the mutant gene differs from the wild type gene in that the sequence of the mutant gene is different from the wild type gene. Here a segment of gene is shown which has the sequence CAT. The triplet CAT it codes for the amino acid histidine. Again, the next triplet CAT, so it also codes for the amino acid histidine. The third triplet is also CAT, it codes for the histidine amino acid. The fourth triplet is also CAT in the normal DNA sequence. It also codes for the amino acid histidine. The mutation occurs at this point at this nucleotide adenine, and due to the mutation, adenine is replaced with cytosine. So, as a result of mutation, adenine nucleotide is replaced with the cytosine nucleotide, and the new triplet now is CCT. New triplet is now CCT, and this triplet doesn't code for the histidine, but it codes for a different amino acid proline. Proline is abbreviated by PRO. So due to this new amino acid, the protein, the end product of this DNA would be a different protein or a modified protein, and this modified protein it may not have the same function as the normal protein produced by this DNA sequence. So due to the mutations, the function of the gene is changed as a result of production of the modified protein as a result of change in the triplet code. So gene mutation is a permanent modification in the DNA sequence of a gene, and the gene which undergoes mutation is known as mutant gene. Mutation, they differ in size. Mutations can occur anywhere from a single nucleotide modification in which only a single nucleotide is changed, which we have just discussed now, or they may be modifications or alterations in a large segment of a chromosome. So during the mutations, maybe a single nucleotide is modified or either a large segment of a chromosome is modified. And this large segment of the chromosome, it may include multiple genes. So due to this modification of a large segment of a chromosome, a number of genes, they are changed and their protein products, they are changed. Mutations are classified generally on the basis of their occurrence. On the basis of their occurrence, mutations are generally classified into two classes: hereditary mutations and the acquired or somatic mutations. So, on the basis of occurrence mutations, they are classified into two classes, and these two classes are the hereditary mutations and acquired or somatic mutations. The hereditary mutations are inherited from a parent. So a child, it acquires hereditary mutations from his parents. The hereditary mutations persist throughout the life of an individual. These hereditary mutations, they are present in every cell in the body of the child. These are also called germline mutations. The hereditary mutations are also known as germline mutations because they are originated because these are originated in the parents' germ cells or gametes. So the hereditary mutations, they originate in the germ cells or the gametes. So due to this, these hereditary mutations are also known as germline mutations. If the fertilized egg formed from the union of egg and sperm receives the mutant DNA, the resultant child developed from it will carry mutation in all his or her body cells. So as the result, the child which develops from the fertilized egg, if that fertilized egg receives the mutant DNA, the resultant child will carry the mutation in every cell of his or her body. The second class of mutations are the acquired or somatic mutations. These acquired or somatic mutations occur in certain cells of an individual during the lifespan. So the acquired or somatic mutations, they occur during the life of an individual and they occur only in certain body cells. These are not present in every cell of the body. These are caused by the acquired or somatic mutations. They may be caused by environmental factors such as UV radiation from the sun. So the UV radiation is one of the mutagenic agent to which every organism is exposed to during his or her life. So due to this UV radiation, the acquired or somatic mutations are caused. And the other factor which is responsible for the production of the acquired somatic mutations is the errors during replication process. When DNA makes its copies, this process is known as replication. During this replication process, some mistakes may occur, and due to these mistakes during replication process, uh, the mutations are caused, and these are also called as acquired or somatic mutations. So during the replication process before cell divides and the errors during the replication process is one cause of the production of the acquired or somatic mutation. So the somatic mutation may be caused due to the environmental factors, due to different mutagenic agents present in the environment, or these may be caused by the mistakes or errors during the replication process when the DNA makes its copies before a cell begins to divide. Acquired mutations in somatic cells. The cells other than gametes, other than sperm and egg cells cannot be passed to the next generation. The acquired mutations which occur in the somatic cells, they cannot be passed to the next generation because they are only these have occurred only in the somatic cells, and these somatic cells, they don't have any role in the transmission of characters from the parents to the offspring because the acquired mutations mostly they occur in somatic cells. So it is very rare chances that the acquired mutations can be passed to the next generation.